Hello, my name is Sybil Harmony, Master Healer, Psychic, and Medium. And this is a video about how I healed from the virus. I call it the virus because I have the stigmata where I get things empathically and sometimes physically. Some people have had the Christ stigmata where they bleed from their palms. I actually knew someone who had that. I don't have that. I have what a lot of sensitive and empathic people have, which is the emotional stigmata, but I also have less common physical stigmata. So I get things and feel things before other people do, or people that are around me. And that's happening to me less as I work with the energy, and I've been able to master my energy. But with this, I had a soul agreement to take it on before other people got it, or so that I knew that people were going through. I tend to be ahead of everybody, so of what is happening, so I can help them. And I did make a video about when I was ill. I made a video about herbs, homeopathic remedies, and essential oils that I use to heal myself. I did call the doctor. They didn't really know what to do, and I didn't get a lot of help from them. But I do encourage you to, if you are sick, to contact your doctor. And this is not instead of washing your hands or social distancing or any of that. I'm very careful with all of that because I have a lot of respect for energy and what it can do. Speaking of that, everything is energy. And I want to show you what I did to alleviate my feelings and also to heal my physical body. So everything is energy. The ancients knew that everything was energy. Back in other times when we didn't have hospitals and doctors, there were healers, and they had herbs and essential oils, but they also had energy. That was just a motorcycle going by. I'm looking for someone to help me make more professional videos with sound in the background, and I haven't found that person, so I'm accepting that that's just God's will, that there's going to be noise in the background, but I'm still going to make my videos. If God willing. Goddess, God could be a woman, so I hope that doesn't trigger people when I talk about God. Some people connect right with it and some people don't. Okay, so speaking of that, we want to connect with higher power, supreme being, God, goddess, healing angels, ascended masters, or universal love. Whatever you feel comfortable with can improve your healing. So you don't have to just sit there and be sick or sit there and be afraid. There are things that you can do. One thing that I encourage that helped me a lot is to go online, and they have free acupressure points that you can press, and that's not really energy work, it's energy-like, but that really helped me. You see here I have a rubber band on my thumb, on my left thumb, and I wouldn't leave it there very long. My thumb's getting a little purple. But I would put that on there because it helps to release negative thoughts, negative energy. So you just wrap it around and leave it on there for a couple minutes. It also helps lower blood pressure to do that. So right here, if you go right here on your hand and you go down to, there's this little ridge where there's this bone. You can feel the bone sticking out here, and then where it goes in, right in that crease of your hand if you find a tender spot, you can dig in with your finger or your nail and massage in there. And you'll know if you have the right place. Oh, there it is. Yeah, because it feels like, whoa, that's sensitive. Especially if you have, this is a lung point, if you have stuff going on with your lungs. So just for a couple minutes you can massage in a circle there, and it gives you relief, like, oh, it's like an immediate sensation. And if you do it over, you can do it like several times a day. If you do it over, you know, several times, it'll strengthen your lungs. Ow, it hurts a little bit, but it's a good hurt because I know it's like clearing and opening the lungs. And even after a couple minutes, you can start to feel like, oh, I can breathe better. Okay. So that's one thing. And whether you're stressed, I mean, we could all use healthy lungs, right? The other one that I really like is also in the crease of the hand, and there's a little bone lump under. So if you go, actually, if you go to the pinky here, and then go all the way down to the crease in the hand, and feel there's a little indentation, the bone will go down and then it goes back up. So there, you can use your fingernail or your thumb and just dig around in there and find a spot that feels sensitive. Oh, there it is. And this is for heart, relaxing your heart. This is spirit gate. It's also a calming point. So those are some immediate things that you can do. Massage that for a couple minutes. And then also, did I say with the rubber band, you just wrap it on, leave it for a couple minutes. Don't leave it on there like I did. Your thumb will get purple. And after you're feeling good, you don't need to keep doing these because you don't want to overstimulate it. But if you're not feeling good, you can do them often. The other one is right under the pinky here, there's a line. It's called, in palm reading, I think it's called the headline. I'm not sure, but there's a line in your palm. And then, so if you draw a line right from the middle of the pinky and ring finger, go down to that line and you'll feel a bone right there. And so I like to use my thumb, massaging in a clock, and this is on my left side. You can do this one on both sides, but this one here, massaging in a circle for 2 minutes, 30 seconds to 2 minutes, gives your heart a massage. If you're feeling stressed, that is like, oh, that feels really good, lowering the blood pressure. And yeah, okay. So those are just some things that I used for like immediate relief. Energy work can start to work right away, or sometimes it can take 24 hours. It's not really the best in an emergency, but I like it better than my doctor. A lot of the times for things, I feel like it's more effective, especially with this, because they don't really have anything to help you, except if you need a respirator or to be isolated. There's nothing that they found. But these are the things that I feel saved me. I feel also that I went on a spiritual journey. I used this as a journey to heal myself. And so whether you're sheltering in place or you're ill, you are on a journey. We are in the time of awakening. And we are going to get through this. We are going to be okay. And this is part of the process here of awakening that we've called in as the collective unconsciousness. And may this make us stronger and healthier and teach us new things. So let's learn about energy now. So energy is what you are. You are spirit here temporarily in a body. And you have an energy field called an aura about 4 or 5 feet around you. Smaller in countries where they don't have enough space, usually. People are more timid, and I'm in California, my aura is nice and big. There's auras that go out 25 feet, but we're not going to deal with that right now. We're just going to deal with the etheric aura. And then you have energy in and around your body. You have 7 major centers of energies called chakras. You have lots of smaller ones. We're not going to get into all of those now. But we may get into the 8th, which is the spleen, which is behind the left pec, because that's part of the immune system, okay? And the thalamus, actually 9, between the throat and the heart center, there's a thalamus chakra, which creates your red and white blood cells. And this is another thing you can do for the thalamus. Stimulating your thalamus. It's an organ right here. Like I said, also a chakra that helps to stimulate the immune system, creates the red and white blood cells, which are fighting the virus off. Okay. So, you are energy and you have these centers, and each center governs states of consciousness and organs. Okay? So a state of consciousness might be in your lower belly, below your belly button is your emotional center. It also governs your kidneys, bladder, and ovaries or testes. Okay? So each one, and I'll go through that in other videos, but what we're going to do is we're going to run energy. In the energy anatomy, we are connected to the earth and connected to the cosmic energy. We are of the earth and we are of the stars. So when we run earth and cosmic energy, we stimulate these chakras to move, clear, and heal. Okay? And so first we'll do that. So go ahead and you can close your eyes if you'd like. Breathing in. And this is a great way to calm. If you're feeling upset, your breath will calm you. It usually takes at least 8 breaths. And you can breathe in to the count of 4, hold for 2, and breathe out till the count of 4. Or you can breathe in to the count of 3. If that feels better, hold for 2, and then out for 3. What you want is slow, rhythmic, consistent breathing that's through the nose and all the way in the belly and the diaphragm. So filling up the belly like a balloon. Hold and out. 1, 2, 3. And someone's calling me. It's a busy place here. Breathing in. And when you're doing this, remember to take your phone off the hook. Breathing in. Hold. And breathing out. That'll stop in a minute. Don't let anything keep you from your practice of healing yourself. Sometimes when we try to go in and heal ourselves, it attracts energy. People are like, what are you doing? You're changing. What's happening? And whoever calls you is usually who's in your space. Not that we want to resist people, because they're just being who they are. They're, okay. Breathing. Hold. Release. Breathing. Hold. And release. Breathing in. Hold. And release. Breathing in. Hold. And release. Breathing in, relaxing. Letting your muscles relax. And letting go. Breathing in calming energy. And letting go. Good. Now let's go inside and say hello to ourselves. Say hello to your spirit, your energy in your body. And right behind your brow is a chakra, your sixth chakra, which has to do with being neutral. So say hello to yourself if you'd like to, in the center of your head, your sacred space. You may not be in the center of your head or even in your body or your aura, because when we're fearful we tend to float off or go away. But for you to be healthy and be in your power, we want to come back in and own your space and heal your body. So let's create a tool. Let's use a tool, a rose. A rose is a high vibration tool. And create a clear rose. You can pretend it's there, visualize it's there, imagine. And just your intention is very powerful. You can feel it there or know it's there. And let that rose go into the center of your head and absorb any energy that you're ready to let go of, that is not serving you. Any fearful thoughts, any lower vibrations, and then let it go. You can give it to a guide or an angel. You can let it blow it up, whatever feels comfortable. Good. Now let's create an energy for you, or let's look at your energy. Call your energy into a rose. So once again, imagine, visualize a rose, feel a rose. We can all feel. My teacher used to say, look at it. Look at the rose. Just look at it. Okay, I'll look at it. Just look at it. Okay, so look at a rose and make it to be your energy. I would avoid black, white, silver, gray, because those kick you out of your body, and we want to get in our body. Good. So drop that rose into the center of your head, right behind your brow. You can drop it right in there. Put it right in there, let it go there, and own your space. Cool. Good job. So this is the place of neutrality. Allows you to be neutral to what's going on in the world, what's going on with you and other people. Oh, because when you try to deal with it from the other emotional centers or survival, it just doesn't really work very well. But when you come up here in this center, you can be more neutral. Oh, because we don't want to resist energy. What you resist persists. We want to be neutral. Good job. And continuing to breathe. And just see what that feels like. Feel what that feels like to be in your sacred space in the center of your head. Cool. Now let's drop a line down to the center of our chest. That's our heart center. Say hello to your heart. Love, your heart center is the center of love, and love is the most powerful vibration that heals everything. So as you drop into your heart, you might have closed it off to protect yourself because you were hurt. We've all been hurt, and what happens is we close our heart down, but then we can't feel love. So let your heart open to love yourself. Breathe in the light. Hello, hello heart. A lot of times we're looking for love and attention, and love is inside of us, in our heart. Sometimes we build walls, and there are good reasons, but it's time to heal. It strengthens your immune system when you open your heart. Sometimes people cry because that pain will come out, and that's good because that's you releasing energy. Or not. You don't have to cry. Good. And let's put a healing rose, the goddess of your heart, healing rose. This chakra is typically green, so let's put a green rose in there. Beautiful. Healing your heart and your immune system. Okay. Now let's drop a line all the way down the front of your spine to the bottom of your tailbone. And this center is the first chakra, and it has to do with feeling safe, community, home, what you have, the ability to respond rather than react. This can also be a place of survival and fear. We don't want to be in survival or fear because feeling safe is a place of healing. And we don't want to be in survival because that's not a place of prosperity or having. So there isn't any judgment. It's about loving the parts of us that don't feel safe or letting other people's energy go. So you can do both. This is a female vibration, so we can multitask. You can love yourself if you're afraid, and let go of whatever isn't yours, even if it seems like it's yours. Your energy actually is a healing. Feels good, feels safe. Your energy in your first chakra. So let's put a rose in there and clean out whatever fears, anxieties, survival. Let that rose absorb that. Just stick it right in there, let it absorb it, and then let it go. Yay! It's energy, we just do it. With energy, you don't really talk about it so much as do it. Alright, so from that first chakra, you're doing really good. Just drop a line all the way down into the center of the planet and ground you. And put that grounding cord on release. So you're letting go of whatever else is not you. Good. And from the center of the planet, there's a spherical ball, and let that energy come up. The Earth moves counterclockwise, so it comes up counterclockwise. Coming up and moving through the central channel, activating all the chakras, and fountaining out the top of your head. Good. Some can come up your feet and legs, healing your feet and legs. Some will come down your shoulders, arms, and hands, clearing your shoulders, arms, and hands. And remember to breathe and just let the energy flow. Life is movement. Let it fountain out the top of your head, cleaning your aura. And if you'd like, you can create and destroy some roses as a way of moving energy, or create and give to your guides or angels what you're ready to let go of. Good. See how that's starting to feel better? It's more calm. You're starting to calm down. So I feel like, oh, I'm in my body. You might even go a little unconscious because you haven't been here for a while. Little kids are more in their bodies and their energy's moving because they haven't been through as much in life yet. They say feel good, they're happy, they're playing, and then life happens. That's what this is for. Okay. So now we're running the earth energy, the female vibration. And you have both parents, male and female, even though we honor your male or female body. We have both female and we also have male energy. So let's connect in with the male energy, which is from the stars, your guides, your higher self, cosmic light. And let that light from the highest star come down, or the place that feels in harmony with you. Let it come down light into the top of your head. Breathing it in. So earth energy heals physical bodies and grounds us, helps us to be safe. Cosmic or male energy is protective and illuminating. Heals the spirit. And let that energy come down through the central channel. Good. All the way down, out the bottom of the tailbone, all the way down to the center of the planet. And the earth energy naturally will move clockwise. You don't have to make it. Your body knows, just like your heart knows to beat and your blood knows to flow. Your body knows what it needs. Just sometimes we need a tune-up. So we're getting a tune-up today. Yay! You can do this every day. You can do this several times a day. Good. All right. So from the center of the planet, when it gets down there, it turns around. There's a spherical ball of your energy. It turns around there, and it comes back up counterclockwise. And as you breathe, you help to bring your energy in, and you help to release. As you release what's not you, emotions, fear, stress, illness, virus, whatever you're releasing, as you release, your energy comes back in, which, remember, is a healing in your body. And let it come in, moving through legs and feet. You might feel it like it vibrating, like, oh, I'm coming back to life, yay. Breathing, and let it fountain out the top of your head. And 6 inches above your head, there's a light that some people think is a halo. It's actually the 8th chakra. And when it gets there, it turns around and it comes back down as the male vibration. And let that come into every cell, healing your body. Healing your organs. Breathing it into wherever you feel it is needed. And you thought you were bored. You thought you were sick or stressed. Well, it's just energy. Good. And let it go back down to your feet. And when it gets down there, it's going to turn around and come back up counterclockwise through your aura, your body, your chakras. Good. And now let's spend a little time on the thalamus. Remember, between the heart and the throat chakra. is a little turquoise blue center. And tap it, say hello to it. And let's run the earth and cosmic energy through there. Just intend that it's running through there. You can ask guides and angels or universal love to help you. It's going to clear out any stuck energy, dark or heavy, heal any cracks or breaks. Or you can even have, if you're sick, you can have low or fearful, you can have lower energies in there that aren't real. That's not real. It's just energy. Remember, you have love. You're neutral and you have love. And you do have guides and angels around you. You are love. And let that in there. Woo, healing. Beautiful. Good job. And you can stay there for as long as you like. I usually get a flash of light. I see energy. If you don't see it, you might feel like it feels better, or I think I'm done. You can stay in each thing for like 20 minutes to an hour. I can do it. Sometimes it takes me a while. Sometimes it just happens really quick. Actually, I don't do it. My guides do it, and my guides are working with you. When you're working with me, and your higher self is amazing. Yeah. And can do this. Because you knew this in your soul. This is lost, and now it's coming back. It's been around, but it started coming back in the 1800s. That's another story. Let's put a blue healing rose in your thalamus gland. Yay, love thalamus gland. And now let's go to the spleen, because thalamus, spleen, and liver are all part of your immune system. And so spleen is a little rainbow colored, say, big as a golf ball, okay? And it's right behind your left pec, behind your stomach. And the spleen is strengthened by not worrying and not eating too much sugar. And let's send earth and cosmic energy. Just intend. You're sending the earth and cosmic energy in there. Yay. I love you, spleen. Breathing. It can help to put your hands over there too, because your hands, your palms have energy centers that help to heal. When we hurt ourselves, we intuitively put our hands there. If you bump yourself, you have healing centers in your hands. Good. All right. And let's do one more thing. One more thing. Oh, wait, liver. We want to do liver. So liver is under your right breast or pec. And I really like to put my hands here because when you got it, when it releases, you'll hear a gurgle. And that could take like an hour if you're really congested. We're just going to sit here and send that earth and cosmic energy. Because remember, it's moving through your hand channels, your arms and hands. So it's coming right there. Bringing harmony and balance to the liver. Breathing. Good. Yeah, you never need to just lie there in bed. Sleep is good, but you can also be proactive. Call your doctor, take your medicine, but you can do this because we want to get everybody on board. If you're sick, we want everybody on board, right? We want medical care and also holistic mind, body, spirit. Sending love and harmony. Sometimes you might feel like you gotta stay there, especially if it's really congested. So liver tends to govern anger, and this is the last weekend in March. A lot of people are angry and stressed. Could be anger from your childhood, anger you picked up from mass unconsciousness or a parent, or just having compassion for yourself, for what you're going through. We don't want to judge anger. But the immune system is weakened when we're too stressed and angry. So find a way to let anger empower you. Find a way of resolution and to respond to your anger rather than judge or react. But here we're just letting it go from the liver. Give your liver a break. You can create a rose for anger or stress. Breathe out the anger, let it go into the rose. When you're ready, blow it up or give it to Supreme Being. Give it to your higher self. And everything you release will be recycled, composted to help others. And now fill you with lots of light. Let beautiful golden sunlight fill you everywhere where you released. And please like and subscribe if you'd like to get more videos. I do offer private healing sessions as well. My YouTube is free. I do this for free. But if you want a session, you can go to Sibyl Harmony, SIBYL Harmony.com, and get a session. Please like and subscribe. May you be healed, because in truth, you already are.